Taking a massive leap from Japanese theaters to the US box office, Godzilla Minus One has been a monstrous hit with fans everywhere. But does this creature feature live up to the hype? And how well does it hold up for families? We'll be answering those questions and more right here in this video. Taking place in post-war Japan, the story follows a character named Koichi, a young man who not only avoided his fate as a kamikaze pilot in World War II, but also witnessed firsthand the wrath of a creature known as Godzilla. Years pass, the wars ended, and Godzilla is yet to be seen again. Koichi struggles with the fallout of not sacrificing himself for those around him and chooses to live a life at arm's length from anyone and everyone. Despite this, a young woman named Noriko and a child named Akiko, both of whom Koichi took in, cause him to wonder if he still deserves to live his life. However, all of this is brought to a head once Godzilla returns to Japan, reminding Koichi that his war is not yet over. For a film named after a rampaging monster, Godzilla Minus One emphasizes the value of human life in the face of an unprecedented evil. Even as the lives of thousands are taken, the citizens of Japan refuse to lose hope and instead strive to protect the people they love. Relationships that are both positive and realistic take up much of the screen time as well. When it comes to the story itself, it couldn't be more compelling. As the movie gets you to care for these ragtag survivors, you cheer and mourn for them in their wins and losses against a seemingly unstoppable force. Even I got a little misty-eyed as a brave soul shared a stirring speech with his fellow comrades before a battle. This is helped by the fact that the movie is filled with some truly fantastic performances. The story also explores what it might take to bring down a creature like Godzilla, and I found that to be compelling as well. Lastly, the visuals and action in this film are absolutely amazing. Every encounter with Godzilla will have you clenching your seat. It gave me a lot of Jaws and Jurassic Park vibes, which is about as high of praise as a creature feature film could ever receive. That said, this also leads me into our next section. While Godzilla Minus One is free of any sexual content, nudity, or strong language, the film is named after a violent, vengeful monster, and his actions are on full display here. Humans are stomped, munched, fried, and obliterated, with thousands being destroyed in just a few seconds. While scenes like this are the bread and butter of any Godzilla movie, it might be distressing for some to see just how destructive this creature can be. It's also worth noting that the film centers on a human character who served as a disgraced kamikaze pilot, a fact that we're constantly reminded of throughout the film. Lastly, one particular character has a love for smoking. Godzilla Minus One takes all of the things that people love about these movies and kicks it up a notch. With relatable characters, a strong story, and a Godzilla for the ages, this installment is an instant classic. That said, the film may prove to be a difficult one for younger viewers, due largely to its mature themes and darker tone. Even still, Godzilla Minus One is definitely worth your consideration. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Please be sure to let me know what movies you want me to review in the future.